Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where the discovery of the Corinth Temple of Renewal has definitely put a bit of a damper on exploring down this way. Now, we're still going to do it, obviously. We're still going to explore this way. The question is, just how much do we think we can actually get out of this? It's quite a long ways away. So we may just have to settle for surveying this. That said, the only actual connection is here. If we could get this, that would be amazing. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 systems away. Plus we still have to get these two over here. That's a lot. Plus we don't know what's up this way yet, although... I don't know. We have no idea what's up this way yet. We shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves on that. I do think that we should definitely make sure to grab this archaeological site, but as far as we know, that's not in contest right now. In contention. That's the word I was going to go for. As far as we know, that's not in contention just yet. So that's a thing. We're going to go ahead and build our mining and research stations here because we are currently lacking influence. And I think we'll just go ahead and tick forward for a little bit here. And we'll make a few decisions on our borders soon enough. I think this system is absolutely one that we're interested in. This one would be better. This one is ideal. But without knowing what's up here, that makes it difficult. This is awkward. Okay. Very awkward indeed. Okay, an anomaly, only 100 days. Where is this? This is up over here. That's fine. A cursory scan of the planet's surface reveals a weak signal pulsing into the darkness of space. Wonderful. So we know we're going to be pretty hard limited over here, right? That's a guarantee. So I do want to head down this way as soon as we can and start making our way here, because at the very least I'd like to grab one of these two systems. One of these two here. That would be ideal. And if we can push further, then that would just be icing on the cake, honestly. So once we are done here, then we will be able to grab Voon. We're lacking, of course, 6 influence on that right now. I do think that taking the Ascension perk to reduce the influence cost on this is not currently super worthwhile. I think we're far enough into the expansion phase that we don't, strictly speaking, need it right now. We could think about settling these two worlds. They're both pretty crappy. Halfway decent mining world. And that one would be just kind of a terrible world. Okay, noted. The signal originates from the remains of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes were dispatched from the GCS Cracked Misfortune to the surface to investigate the matter more closely. What Science Officer Gann found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached for the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that the GCS Cracked Misfortune has determined to be data storage devices. A special project has been prepared to decode their contents. Do it. Ah, we need a science ship there. That's fine. We'll append that to the beginning of the list. Excellent. So we've kind of got our appendage making its way up over here. We do, of course, want to grab these. Once these are grabbed, we don't really care about filling in any of this yet. We will come back to that, but we should bring our other construction ship up here most likely. I would like to have access potentially to another science ship soon. But the vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science Officer Gon asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images. digitized brain scans. Doubtless, the aliens of Jared B3 considered this their only shot at any kind of survival, following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. This is available to us because of our fanatic spiritualist ethic, so we'll say we do not, but download their neural patterns for safekeeping. We're going to take 350 engineering research, and we'll be able to utilize that later on. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to... Did we already queue up this starbase? No, we didn't. We're going to queue that up right now. 67 days, sounds good. Efforts to map the surface of this moon have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Okay, and another anomaly. Significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. Okay, sounds good. Where is our third science ship right now? Yes, you're researching this anomaly. Is that fine, or do I want to send them up here to help survey this direction? I think we'll say it's fine for now, but we're going to come up here afterwards. Okay. Sounds good. So let's proceed for now.
A study has been completed.
Destroyers, excellent. We could grab starholds, and that'll probably be a good thing to grab, actually. We're going to want to start putting up some defenses soon enough. We do have some alloys available for that. An alien barracks, huh? The silhouettes discernible from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection reveal them to be of an obvious martial nature. While abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, Science Officer Chardon believes that secrets of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project may be issued to study the remains. And so we shall. Control, Shift, Research, do it. We'll get that done first. That won't take very long. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Jared B1A. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story, chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Okay, we get some society research over there. Sounds good. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of CAF 4A have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a singular, I was going to say, but it's single, colossal alien life form. It's actually literally the same meaning. I don't know why I even corrected that. It would have been fine. The bones have been dated as 3.4 million years old. Billion, not million. But our scientists have ruled out that CAF 4A could have supported life at that scale at any point on the moon's history. Science Officer Howen has prepared a special project on that one. Okay, well, if it can't support the life, then, yeah, we should look into that. That'll take 6 months. That's fine. I'm interested in seeing where these guys are going to expand. Whether they're going to come northward, or whether they're going to go this way, or this way. It's hard to say. Okay, more irregularities in Jared B. We'll research them. Science Officer Chardon's thorough xenohistorical analyses of the military installation on Sechula 6A has yielded new tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it's unclear if its current inhospitality is the result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, Science Officer Chardon claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants. Okay, that wasn't too much. So that'll be fine. We'll head over to Voon. And we're going to start making our way down here as well. Hopefully by the time we get there, we'll have enough influence to create this starbase. I'm not sure if we will, actually. Yeah, we're moving there now. We're expected to arrive in about 2 months, so it is going to be a small wait on the influence. Okay. Well, that's okay. We're just in the land grab phase right now, so whatever we get, and then we can start working with. The latest sensory readings from Jared B showed the star pulsating regularly, but when the crew on GCS Cracked Misfortune arrived on site, there was no evidence to support this data. While most of the crew are in agreement that the anomaly was caused by a sensory malfunction, Science Officer Gann discards this theory. I've been saying Gann, but it appears to be Gone. I guess we'll go with Gone. Gone claims to have discovered similar pulsating energy emission patterns elsewhere, and now fears that something strange is happening to the galaxy's stars. They've charted the course to the nearest effective star. We could gain 25 influence here, or we could look into the pulsating stars. Our race would look into the pulsating stars, so that's absolutely what we're going to do. We're going to track that. Over here? Okay. We'll survey our way there. Okay. I've never actually succeeded that event before, so we'll see if that actually pans out. We're about 20 days away from entering the orbit of Voon, so that's good. We did complete our starbase up here, and we'll go ahead and build our mining station. We can't grab those rare crystals yet. Ah. Yeah, we can't... for a second there, I thought that they had... oh, I clicked through that special project. My bad. My bad. I thought that they had kicked us out of Voon, but they had not. That was just it failing because of lack of influence. Okay. We're fine there. That will be okay. Oh, hello. The Krull are going more spiritual, but this is what I was saying hello about. We have an unemployment on Sredma Prime. That's good. We have one population here. Now, I'm interested in seeing... I don't think we have any extra pop anywhere else. Let's just go ahead and build a mining district. Now, mining districts, of course, are a wash in terms of their housing, but we can only build a total of 6 mining districts here, so most of these are going to be city districts, most of these remaining ones, but we'll build a mining district for now, for jobs, because we are going to need these minerals to offset our consumer good cost. So we'll get started on that, and we're very, very close to beginning to get an industrial world going on Sredma Prime. So that's great. The Alien Tolerance Network has become a thing. And they don't like us very much. Fair enough. However, I think... Oh, we're lacking 4? Okay. We can actually get that now. Wonderful. So we have this colony. And of course, this is going to be a science colony. Let's just go ahead and build a city district here. I'm also interested in getting rid of the dense jungle that's here. And over here, this is also dense jungle that we can get rid of, actually. And those are impassable mountains. That's fine. And we have necrophaged a few pops. Sounds good. We have unemployment on Belgium Prime. And I think we're probably going to want to just build a city district there to give it a clerk job. That'll do for now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and build our mining stations here, and then we're going to move down to there. As far as this construction ship goes, we're going to move immediately over to here. The Penthulians have shifted over to be a little bit more spiritual. That's good. Ooh, the Ether Drake. The creature observed in the Zorf system is unlike anything the GCS Endless Thorns has previously encountered. Highly aggressive and with destructive capabilities to match, it guards a planetoid that initial scans indicate is exceptionally resource-rich. Okay, so we're going to attempt to evade this. I'm willing to bet that this science ship is going away. So we are going to queue up 2 additional science ships. Let's see if we make it out of there, but my money's on the Ether Drake. Did it not even attempt? We've now found beings far surpassing anything encountered in our Empire's spacefaring history. Life capable of growing to an unprecedented scale, rivaling moons in size and mass. Nothing could have prepared us for this. This day will forever mark a turning point in the story of the Grim Council. Let's hope we survive long enough to tell it. We are but motes of dust. We actually did make it away. Although we do see some pie aliens over here. Space amoebas. Okay. Well, we'll hope that they get out of there soon enough. Or actually, if they're just space amoebas, we may be able to switch over to passive and come over here as well. And yes, I have not canceled those 2 science ships. That is on purpose. Yep, they don't seem to be interested in us. Sounds good. I wonder what there is up over here, if anything. That'll be interesting. So this science ship was over in the Zarf system. Of course, this system we are not able to do anything with just yet. So we're just going to come survey over here. I'd like to survey in that order, even though it's not the most efficient, just because I'd like to know the composition of the systems going out over here. Okay. So this all seems fine for now. We do want to continue pushing down this way towards this system as quick as we can, but we also want to grab this system. That's kind of our top priorities right now. This science ship should be surveying here, and then we'll also have it research that project and then survey that system. These are our 2 new science ships, so we will recruit this guy, as well as... Well, this isn't much of a choice. I guess we'll just choose the youngest one. Okay, and we'll have you start surveying over here. And actually, after that, we can actually set you on automatic exploration. Okay, and then you can actually also just go on automatic exploration. That's fine. We pretty much know where we need to go over here. Hello, that's a desert world.
An alien federation is gathered.
Oh, okay. The Klagian Fellowship. They successfully translated our language. Well, they are a subversive cult, so we're going to greet them as fellow militarist fanatic spiritualists. Okay, and they formed a federation with these 2. Or these 2 have formed a federation. Okay. They're not positioned to be a threat to us just yet, so I'm not too concerned about that. Hello, we can get a tradition, and that is definitely Galactic Ambition. There we go, Starbase Upkeep reduced. And the question is, what Ascension perk do we want to go for? So that's Starbase Influence and Claim Influence cost reductions. It's all well and good. Starbase Capacity, Pop Amenities Usage Reduction. There is always Imperial Prerogative, which is a pretty good one. And I think that's what we're going to go for. A 20% increase to our admin cap. Excellent. Now, for our next tradition tree, I believe we had decided we were going to go adaptability. Yeah, for that habitability increase. Sounds good. This construction ship will build a starbase once we can.
A special project.
Space amoebas. The entities encountered by our fleets some time ago are spaceborne forms of life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following a tactician's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Grim Corvette. The creature displays aggressive behavior toward Grim ships, but further study might be warranted. Okay, so 1,000 energy credits for every Space Amoeba fleet destroyed, and plus 33% damage to Space Amoebas. I don't really care that much about Space Amoebas. We'll study them for now, because we need to study them before we kill them. Excellent. The atmosphere of Zyrebear 2 is extremely thin, and yet something not unlike wind seems to agitate the seas of sand that make up its surface. We'll study it. Excellent. So we're up to 48 influence right now. I would very much like to have some more influence. That's space whales there. That's fine.
There's a light over at the newly established colony.
Excellent. So, what do we want to do here? We probably... Oh, that's just dense jungle. We'll just clear those tile blockers for now while we wait for that to grow. Sounds good. We do have a new tech available. And... Curator Archaeology Lab. That's a building, right? Yeah, shipboard lab. Okay. It's an interesting option, but I think we're going to go for gravitic sensors. I would like to be able to have proper sensors. Excellent. And honestly, we can have this guy go on to automatic exploration at this point too. Science Officer Howen reports that the waves seen rippling across the sandy seas of Ziober 2 are, bizarrely enough, the result of active ship thrusters. An alien vessel lies buried in the sand nose down, its sputtering propulsion systems weakly agitating the dunes above. It appears to have been down there for some time, slowly driving itself deeper into the desert dunes. The GCS Endless Thorns lacks the means to excavate the struggling ship, and Howen recommends sending a military vessel to unearth it.
The situation
Acknowledged. Okay. So we can send our military ships to do that. Where is it? Go to. Yeah, we'll just send the Forlorn Armada over here. It'll take them quite a long time to get there, so that'll be fine. The strong magnetic field around Canopus Prime has been affecting computers on the surface recently. Oddly, this effect is not merely random interference. Instead, computers are actually working more efficiently than they should be. It's almost as if an outside force is lending a helping hand. Interesting.
an unusual phenomenon.
Our science officer has found yet another anomaly. Extensive probing required, but potentially a substantial find. Okay, we absolutely want to grab this starbase right here. So we're 2 months away from that, and then we'll have these guys cut off from moving in on our territory over here. Then we can focus on moving down this way, while this construction ship makes its way up here. We don't know how much of a hurry we are going to be in over here. Yeah, that comes that way. We do need some additional consumer goods, so we'll buy a few of those. We're currently draining some energy credits. That's fine. We'll be getting more when we get Wodriaks, and we'll be dealing with all that later on after we're through this land grab phase here. After the study of Weemul 5 has concluded, Science Officer Gon reports that they found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. The discovery was made possible in large part thanks to a certain member of the GCS Cracked Misfortune crew. Gon praises the protege highly. Anomaly Research and Discovery chance? We don't need a science officer right now. Yeah. Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and grab this starbase. There we go. And everything that we skipped back here, we are absolutely going to be grabbing in the future. These are all things that we will get. Okay, they expanded over here. That's good for us. That's very, very good for us. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we should be starting to come pretty close to the end of the land grab phase. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time when we lose a science ship to these space amoeba jerks. See you all then.